Good morning, children. This is part 6 of chapter 1 integers. This part is multiplication of integers. How to multiply the integers. What are the properties? What are the things we have to follow in this multiplication of integers? For this we can take an example. Suppose I have taken 4 into 3. We know the answer is equal to 12. How we got this 12? We have to find out. So 4 into 3 means we have to draw a number line. This is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Up to 12 I have taken. So negative numbers are not there, all are positive. So we can use positive numbers. So 4, 3 times it jumps. How many times? 3 times. Into 3 means 3 times. Into 5 means 5 times. So 3 times if 4 jumps means from 0 to 4 directly you can take. This is the first step. 1 time. Second time. Third time. That means 4 jumps 3 times towards the right side of the number line. Why it is taking only right side? Because this is a positive integer. So positive integers multiplication, it goes right hand side of the number line. Suppose if it is a negative integer, we have to take it as the left hand side. Okay, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 up to so on. From 0 to left hand side, 4, 4, 4, 3 times, minus 3 times. So minus or plus is there, we have to take the symbol. Depending on the symbol, we have to change it into left side or right side. Okay, understand? So 4 into 3 is equal to 12. 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 4 3 ja 12. 3 times we have taken. So from this, we can understand this is 4 and this is 3. These two are positive integers we have taken. So positive integers, product of two positive integers is always a positive integer. Again, I am taking one more example. 5 into 2 is equal to 10. 5 2 is 10. 5 2 is 10 means 0 to 5 directly I am copying. 2 times. 5 into 1, 5 into 2. So 1 time, 2 times. So 5 2 is equal to 10. Therefore, we can understand if you take any two positive integers, you can understand that multiplication product of positive integers is always a positive integer. So product of any two positive integers is always positive. Okay. Product of any two positive integers is always positive. That means if you take any number of integers, if all are positive means you can get only positive integer as the resultant product of the given integers. Here I have taken only 2 examples. You can take some more examples. You can multiply them and on the number line or directly you can multiply. You can write check. You can check whether they are getting the positive result or not. Because this is a positive integer, this is a positive integer. The product of two positive integers is a positive integer. Now we shall go for the next step. That is, suppose one positive integer I have taken and another one is negative integer I have taken. Then what will happen? Like that. If I take both negative integers, what will happen? That we shall see. Okay. So now in the case 2, I have taken the product of one positive integer and one negative integer. One integer is a positive and another one is negative. For this I am taking an example. 3 into minus 2 is equal to how much? That we have to find out with the help of a number line. So 3 into minus 2. Minus is there. You have to remember this one. 3 is the main number for us. So how many times it should jump? 2 times. That is minus 2 is there. So then it should be jump towards left. So from 0 to minus 3 and minus 6. This is 1 time and this is 2 times. So the result is equal to minus 6. So 3 into minus 2 is equal to minus 6. Like that, if you take any number of examples, one positive integer and one negative integer, or one negative integer or one positive integer, you can find the product of one positive and one negative integer is always a negative integer. Okay, we can take one more example. See this one. Minus 3 into 2 I have taken. First one is negative integer and another one is positive integer. We have to find the resultant product of these two numbers multiplication. So here I have taken a number line. Minus 3. How many times it should jump? 2 times. So first number is minus 3. It should jump 2 times. That is 2 is positive. So 2 means positive means we have to go towards right hand side. So minus 3 2 times. Okay. So minus 3 into 2 we can get the answer is equal to minus 6. Understand? So minus 6, how we are getting minus 6? Here first we have to take 2 is the positive number. So positive number, it should be jumping towards minus 3. Minus 3 times. Minus 3 times means 3 times from the 0 to left hand side. This way if you take, it's very easy for you. Instead of taking minus 3 2 times jumping, instead of that one, we can take this one. It's very easy for you. Okay. How? 2 minus 3 times. Minus 3 means left hand side we have to take. So from here to 1 2 digits. One time, second time, third time. The answer is equal to minus 6. Okay. So one positive integer and one negative integer, or one negative integer and one positive integer. The product will always become minus negative number. So from this we can write the product of one positive integer and one negative integer always negative. Always we can get a negative integer. Okay. So one positive and one negative we have taken. Now I am going to take both negative integers. How it will be happen? What will happen we shall see. Okay. So here I have taken an example 4 into minus 3. Minus 4 into minus 3. I want to multiply these two. We don't know what will happen if a negative integer is multiplying with a negative integer. That only we have to find out, two negative integers. Before that, we know the number line. Middle of the number line is 0 and left hand side all are negative numbers, right hand side all are positive numbers. So, till now we completed one positive integer and one negative integer. From that we can write a pattern. Understand? So, minus 4 into minus 3, you have to leave minus 4 into minus 3. You just take 4 into minus 3 first. 4 into minus 3 is equal to, minus 12. Okay. So, minus 3 is standard. 4 to minus 4 we will go. 4 into minus 3. 3 into minus 3 is equal to minus 9. 2 into minus 3 is equal to minus 6. 1 into minus 3, this is equal to minus 3. 0 into minus 3, its answer is equal to 0. Okay. Next, after 0 what is there? Minus 1 is there. Minus 1 into minus 3. So, minus 2 into minus 3. Minus 3 into minus 3. Minus 4 into minus 3. So, these answers we have to find out. How we will find out? Observe this pattern. Minus 12, minus 9, minus 6, minus 3, 0. If you observe the difference between any two results, you can get 3 is the result. Minus 12, minus 9. In between 3 numbers are there. Minus 9, minus 6. 3 numbers are there. Minus 6, minus 3. 3 numbers are there. Minus 3, 0. 3 numbers are there. Okay. Like that. Minus 1 into minus 3. After 0, if you add 3 to this 0, you can get 3. If you add another 3 to this one, you can get 6. If you add another 3 to this 6, you can get 9. If you add another 3 to this 9, you can get 12. So finally we can understand minus 4 into minus 3 is equal to 12. That means minus 4 is a negative integer and minus 3 is a negative integer. If you multiply these two, you are getting a positive integer. Always no need to write all these patterns. For our understanding, we have written. Always you can check like this. Otherwise directly you can multiply. After knowing this fact, you can directly multiply these two. Any product of any two negative integers will become a positive integer. Okay. So we can take one more example. From that example we can understand clearly. See this one. Minus 5 into minus 4. These are two negative integers I have taken. Those two negative integers we have to check whether we are getting a positive integer or negative integer or whatever it may be. So in these two negative integers, you can consider one is positive integer. Suppose I am taking 5 is negative and 4 is positive. So 4 into minus 5 I am writing. 4 5s are 20 we know. One is positive and one is negative. So we will get the answer minus. 4 into minus 5. Next step. 3 into minus 5 is equal to minus 15. 2 into minus 5. This is equal to minus 10. 1 into minus 5. This is equal to minus 5. 0 into minus 5. This is equal to 0. By observing this pattern, 4 from 4 to 0. Okay, minus 20. 5 numbers if you less minus 15, minus 10, minus 5, 0. That means you can understand the difference between any two results is equal to 5. First one and second one is 5, second and third one is 5, third one and fourth one is also 5, fourth one and fifth one also 5. So this is the positive. Next after 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 we have written. What is the next number? That means we are coming left hand side. So after 0 we have to take minus 1 into minus 5, minus 2 into minus 5, minus 3 into minus 5, minus 4 into minus 5. So this is minus 5 into minus 4 or minus 4 into minus 5. This result only we have to obtain from this. How to obtain this one? This is 0. The difference step by step, if you observe the difference is 5. So 0 after 5 is equal to 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. And 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. 10 plus 5 is equal to 15. 15 plus 5 is equal to 20. So minus 4 into minus 5 is also equal to 20. That means the product of any two negative integers is equal to a positive integer. Understand? So any two, we are taking only two. One is positive, one is negative. Or one is negative, one is positive. Or both positive, or both negative. Okay. So this is only for understanding purpose. Now onwards what we will do is, directly we can do the simplification easily without writing all these patterns. Now you can understand clearly the multiplication of integers. The first case. The product of any two positive integers is a positive integer. The product of one positive integer and one negative integer is a negative integer. The product of any two negative integers is a positive integer. From these three, here one positive and one negative, or one negative and one positive, also you can get a negative integer. From these 3 points, we can obtain totally 4 points. First one, second one, and third one, fourth one. Okay. From these 4, we have to solve the given multiplication of products with the help of these. So always no need to write all these. You have to remember these in your mind. So one positive integer is multiplied by another positive integer. You can get a positive integer always. This is first one. Second one positive integer is multiplied by a negative integer. You can get always a negative integer. A negative integer is multiplied by a positive integer. You can get a negative integer. Suppose both are positive negative integers, you can get a positive integer. Okay. So these 4 formulas you have to remember while multiplying the integers. If you know the product, always we know how to multiply, we know the tables, but you have to concentrate on the symbols. These symbols, plus into plus is equal to plus. This is actually not plus into plus. Positive into a positive integer into a positive integer will become always positive integer. A positive integer and a negative integer is negative integer. A negative integer and a positive integer is negative integer. And the multiplication of two negative integers is always a positive integer. Understand? So these four formulas you have to remember, and we can solve some of the examples. So while doing the multiplication, you have to remember this table. Plus into plus is equal to plus. Plus into minus is equal to minus. Minus into plus is equal to minus. Minus into minus is equal to plus. Okay. So a positive integer is multiplied with a positive integer. Always we can get a positive integer as the result. A positive integer is multiplied with a negative integer. We can get the resultant integer is negative. And a negative integer is multiplied with a positive integer. We can get always a negative integer. And two negative integers we have taken to multiply. We can get the resultant integer is a positive integer. Okay. For those we can take some of the examples. With the help of the examples you can directly use those. I have given you 5 into 6. I asked you what is the value of 5 into 6. 5 into 6 means this is a positive integer, this is a positive integer. So positive integer into positive integer is equal to positive. So positive means no need to write the symbol, because without symbol means it is considered as a positive integer. So 5 into 6 is equal to 30. Here the second case I have taken plus 5 into minus 6 I have taken. 5 6 is 30 we know. Plus into minus, second case, plus into minus is equal to minus. So minus 30. In the third case, minus 5 into 6 is equal to 5 6 is 30 we know. And minus into plus is equal to minus. Okay. So again we can get minus 30. Minus 5 into minus 6 is equal to how much? 5 6 are 30. Both are negative integers. If you multiply two negative integers, you can get a positive value. That's why no need to write the symbol. Okay. Negative means you have to mention, positive means no need to mention. So these are the four examples for multiplying two integers. Okay, so this is multiplication of integers. In that we have taken only two integers. One is positive and one is negative, or both positive or both negative. Those are the cases I have given you the examples. Okay, now what we have to do is number of integers multiplication. That means 3 or 4 or 5, number of more than 2. More than 2 integers we have taken for multiplication. How the resultant integer will be getting the symbol, whether it is positive or negative. That is depending on the number of integers and their symbols. For that we can see one example. So we understood that multiplication of two negative integers will become always positive. Suppose I have taken 3 negative integers. What will be the result we will get? That we shall see. Minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 4. This is the 3 negative integers I have taken. So these 3 negative integers we have to multiply. Multiplication is ordinary. 2 into 3 into 4. 2 3s are 6, so 6 4s are 24. Is the number we got. But what's about the symbol? Symbol means first you have to multiply these two. Minus into minus will become plus. So this plus into minus is equal to minus. Okay. Minus into minus is equal to plus. So minus 2 into minus 3 is equal to plus 6. Plus 6 into minus 4 is equal to minus 24. Because plus into minus is equal to minus. Okay. So like this, another example we can take. This is the first example. And the second example I am going to take. Suppose 4 negative integers I have taken. Minus 2 into minus 3 into into minus 4 into minus 5. How many integers are there? 4 integers. Those all are negative integers. So we have to find what is the resultant value of this product. First of all, we have to multiply the numbers. 2 3 is 6. 6 4 is 24. 24 into 5 is equal to 120. Now coming to the symbols. Minus into minus is equal to minus into minus is equal to plus. So plus into minus is equal to minus. Minus into minus is equal to plus. Plus into minus is equal to minus. Now this minus into this minus is equal to, finally we can get plus. So plus 120. Plus 120 means plus is not necessary for the positive integers. Directly you can write 120. So 120 is the resultant product of the given 4 negative integers. Okay. So from this you can understand, I have given you 2 negative integers to multiply, you are getting a positive integer. If I give you 3 negative integers, you are getting a negative integer. If I give you 4 negative integers, you are getting positive. That means if the number of integers are in even number of integers, even number means 2, 4, 6, 8, like that number of integers are there, then always you will get a positive integer. The resultant integer is positive. Otherwise, if the number of integers are odd number of integers means 3, 5, 7, like that. Okay, then you can get a negative symbol in front of the product. Okay, result you can get negative symbol. Understand? So multiplication of integers, positive integers means all positive integers. If you multiply, you can get positive integers only. They may be 2 integers or 3 integers or 4 integers or 10 integers or 100 integers. And suppose one positive and one negative, and one negative and one positive, you can get negative integer. These two cases can be applied if the integers are negative, all the given integers are negative, and depending on the number of integers, whether they are even number of integers or odd number of integers. Understand? So minus into minus is equal to plus. This is the product of 2 negative integers. This is product of 3 negative integers, we are getting minus. Product of 4 negative integers, we will get plus, positive integer. So the number of integers are even number of integers, we can get or positive integer, final result. If you have number of integers, negative integers or number of integers or odd number of integers, then you can get the resultant integer symbol is negative. Understand? So 2 integers will become positive integer and 4 integers multiplication will become positive integer. 6 integers, if you take any number, any type of integers, negative integers only. 6 negative integers you have taken, the resultant integer symbol is positive. 8 integers you have taken, the resultant integer symbol is positive. The product of any 10 negative integers, the resultant integer symbol is positive. Like that, the even number of integers you have taken, then the product of the even number of integers will become positive. If the number of integers, number of negative integers or in odd number of integers, you can get negative as the symbol. Okay, so these two things you have to remember. What are the two things means? If the given number of negative integers are either even number of integers or odd number of integers, depending on that only we can write the final symbol. Okay, understand? So in the multiplication of integers, you have to remember two things. What is the two things? What are the two things? The first one is, if the number of negative integers being multiplied is even, then the product is a positive integer. Number of negative integers are even number of integers. Suppose 4 negative integers, 6 negative integers, 8 negative integers, 10 negative integers. Like that, if you take the number of negative integers are even number of integers, the final result will become a positive integer. This is the first point. And the second one, if the number of negative integers being multiplied is odd number of negative integers, the product is a negative integer. Suppose I have taken 5 negative integers. I asked you to multiply 5 negative integers. What will be the productant symbol? That is negative, minus. I have taken 7 negative integers. I multiplied 7 negative integers. The resultant integer symbol is negative. So here positive integer and negative integer. These two things you have to remember. If the number of integers are in even number, you can get a positive integer. If the number of negative integers are in odd number, you can get a negative integer. Understand? So by using these points, and already we have taken some examples, with the help of those examples, in the next video we shall go for the exercise 4. In the exercise 4, they have given the multiplication of integers with different symbols and different number of integers. Some of the positive integers, some of the negative integers, and some of the negative integers and some of the also negative integers, and number of integers, even number of integers, odd number of integers. Okay. So for only negative integers only you have to consider these two cases. From this only you can do the multiplication of any number of negative integers without having any doubt. You can do it easily without having any doubt. Okay. So thank you. In the next video we shall see the exercise 4 of the chapter 1, multiplication of depending on the multiplication of integers, how to multiply number of integers, whether they are even number of negative integers or odd number of negative integers. Okay, order integers, one is positive and one is negative, or both are positive, or one is negative and one is positive. Like that, different types of sums are there. That exercise we shall see. Okay now.